Made a date with myself tonight. No one else, just candlelight. Skipped the party, stayed in bed. I'd rather wake up with no regret. And my dreams are the pilot when I'm alone.
Hi guys, and welcome to or back to another video. My name is Nice to meet you if you've not been here before, and if you have, welcome back. So today I think we're gonna do a bit of a mashup of things because I am aware it's the middle of May and I'm filming my April wrap up. Yeah, but I still wanted to make sure I did this wrap up because I only read a few books in April, but I had a very bookish month. So I have quite a few haul item things that I thought would be nice to just add on to the end of this. So I think I'm going to go through all of my April reads first, and then I'll do all of my haul stuff because I got some very exciting stuff. I got some of my fairyloot pre-orders in as well, which was really exciting. So let's start with my first book that I read in the month of April. I read 5 books in April, so yeah, I don't know what happened, guys. Well, I do know what happened. I had a very busy month. Like every single weekend I was away, pretty much. So the fact that I even got 5 done in April is kind like, I'm pretty proud of myself. The first book that I picked up in April is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch, albom, and I rated this a 5 stars. I know, she's only itty bitty, but guys, when I tell you I was sobbing at this book, I read this book in one sitting, and I would really recommend, if you can read this book in one sitting, to do it that way because I feel like it will emotionally hurt you a lot more if that's kind of what you're into. This book is what, like 208 pages long, so she is not long at all. And this is by the author Mitch, albom, who also wrote Tuesdays with Morrie, which I know so many people absolutely love. I haven't read anything by Mitch, albom before. This was my first kind of intro to him, but guys, this was so good. I also have annotated it. Oh god, I've just seen one of the annotations. It's made my heart hurt. In this book we follow this guy called Eddie, and he's about 80 years old, and he is an old war veteran, and he works at a like pier doing roller coaster arcade machines, stuff like that. And this isn't a spoiler because it literally says it on the description, and it's in the first like 4 pages maybe of the book. But Eddie dies and we follow him through the afterlife, basically, people that he meets in heaven, and these are all people who are connected to him in some way, shape or form, basically about the lessons he kind of learns going through these little meetings with these people. This book, if you're in the mood to appreciate life and appreciate the people around you, pick this up. But I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed it. There's so many beautiful quotes in this, and just like snippets of just like pure human emotion where you just kind of reflect on things and you're like, oh god, okay. And also I would really recommend reading the dedication because it's so beautiful. So yeah, this was The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch, albom. Please go pick this up. It's only 200 pages. I always have such respect for authors that can write small books and still emotionally hurt me or just like affect me so much. I think it's an absolute talent. Would recommend. 5 stars from me. Then next up I read The Wedding People, and this is by Allison, Espach, and this was my book club's pick for April. It's just a book club I have with a few of my friends on Fable, and yeah, this is what we picked up. And I also annotated this quite a bit. I do my annotations by like just dog earing the page. I know, criminal, don't come at me guys. I really struggled with the first 40% of this book. Maybe I was not having a good time, maybe because I just read The 5 People You Meet in Heaven and I was like, I don't know if I can do like a depressing read. And guys, the first 30% of this book is depressing. Like, it's pretty heavy, very all doom and gloom. We basically follow our main character, which is Phoebe, and she goes to a hotel. Again, not a spoiler, is on the description and happens in the first chapter or two. She goes to a really bougie hotel to basically kill herself because she is not enjoying her life right now. Her marriage has kind of collapsed a bit and she just doesn't really see the point in living anymore. And you know what? The events that lead up to this, I get it, girl. Like, you were having a rough time. Also, at this bougie hotel is a wedding, and it's hired out completely, basically, for the wedding. And Phoebe ends up meeting most of the wedding guests, and most particularly the bride and the groom, and it's just kind of how she finds the meaning of life, basically, through talking to these people and interacting with these complete strangers. First 30%, I struggled. After that, guys, this was good. This was really good. So you literally go through a week in this whole book. If you don't like unlikable characters, don't read this, because you won't like it, straight up. I think the main issue I had in that first 30% is just like, it felt like we were kind of repeating the same bit again. Just be warned, if you pick this up and you're not vibing with it in the first like 30%, don't stress out. It does get a lot better. And I ended up rating this, I think, was it a 4-star? Yeah, I rated this a 4-star. It's got some stunning writing. I feel like it's also so just unapologetic in its kind of nature. The character grows so much throughout this, and so do literally all of the side characters as well. Like, just big growth energy. 4 stars for The Wedding People by Allison, espach. Then I moved on to the books that Maria picked for me in the video I did with her on, I think it's called Book Bestie Picks My Reads, I'm pretty sure. I'll ping it up here. So I started with Just Friends by Hayey, pham, and I don't know how to feel about this. I think I've rated it a 2.75, and that's purely because I understand, I see the potential in this, guys. I see the potential, but this should have been marketed much more, less like lit fic and much more like YA, in my opinion, and like younger YA, because I think I would have absolutely loved this if I was like 13. Like, I would have really enjoyed it. It gives like very reminiscent of some of the books that I read when I was younger, and it's got some beautiful writing and thoughts and emotions on grief. The romance didn't really execute that much for me. I am a big lover of unlikable characters, but I feel like it just wasn't deep enough for me. I just wanted more. I wanted more, and that's why I think I would have really enjoyed it when I was younger, but now that I'm a bit older, it just isn't really hitting for me. But it does have some lovely writing on grief. This is also a debut novel as well, so you know, I can tell it's a debut novel, and I'm excited to see what Hayey does in the future. This ended up being a 2.75, and that's Just Friends by Hayey, pham. Okay, and next we're going to, was one of my favourite reads of this month actually, and this is Starside by Aster. This was a new release, and I went to Manchester to see Aster talk about this, and I had a great time. I met Alex. She's literally so nice, guys, like such a nice human. I don't know where she gets her energy from, honestly, but yeah, and we got this cute little sword as well, which, yeah, I love. I have ended up rating this I don't know what I ended up rating this actually. Was it a 4? Oh, okay, a 3.75 I rated this. And I was expecting to rate this higher, I won't lie to you guys. Anything over a 3 in my rating system is something I would recommend. So it is still really good. I really enjoyed the first 20%. Super good. We dropped off a little bit in the 30% to, honestly, probably about the 70 or 80% mark. The middle, I saw a lot of people were saying they didn't enjoy that much, and I get why. So we follow Eris as she goes on this quest. The world is kind of split in half, where you have Stormside and you have Starside. Starside is the magical realm, and then you have Stormside, which is where all of the mortals live. And every 50 years, the gates between them open to 50 people, so they can go on this quest to get some magic, pretty much. But the quest is dangerous, guys. You will probably die, and not many people make it back. This book in the first 20%, I was enjoying. I was having a great time. I listened to it on audiobook as well, and guys, loved the audiobook. It is duet narration, the one that I was listening to on Spotify. Yeah, great time. Really enjoyed it. And you know, I'm picky with my audiobooks. Then we got to the 30 to the 70% mark, and we kind of dipped a little bit. It kind of gave a little bit of like, we were repeating, like things were happening, and then a very similar thing was happening again. And I understand that's kind of the nature of the quest, but I would have liked it to switch up a little bit more. We kind of had the same things happening over and over again. Also, some side characters who I thought were going to be really involved in the book ended up not being at all. This is the first book in a series, so I will give it grace in the way of, I like side characters to be really developed, and I want to know a lot about them just because I'm nosy, but also I feel like it adds more to the plot and the world and the story. But because I didn't really have much of that, I was like, okay, we're really just following our main girl and that's it. So I'm hoping that maybe in the future, in the next few books, we can explore them a little bit more. There's a creature in this, and I was a bit disappointed because it kind of just pops up whenever it's convenient for the plot, and then it goes away again for like a lot of pages. And I feel like it's a pretty important part of the book, and so that's an issue I had with it. I really enjoyed just like the whole aesthetic, the whole world building. I feel I wanted more banter. I know there's a lot of banter between the two main characters, but I wanted more, guys. I wanted more, which means it must have been good, because if I'm after more, then the ending on this, guys, it is crazy. I know people are saying this ending is crazy, and it is. Trust me, I was like my jaw was on the ground. I was like, you're kidding me. But also I was like, yeah, queen shit. So yeah, I would recommend this, guys. Pick it up, see if you like it. But it does dip a little bit in the middle section, in my opinion. I rated this at 3.75. And then finally, the last book is The Wicked Sea, and this is by Jordan Stephanie Gray, and this is the fairyloot edition. And I mean, guys, oh, she's so pretty. So we follow Serafina, and she's basically on the run. She is a siren, and sirens are hunted. And then she ends up accidentally making a deal with the siren hunter. And I fear that's all I can really tell you about this book. It was okay, but will this stick in my brain? And will I remember this? Potentially not. I have rated it a 3-star because I had a good time. I enjoyed. It was okay, but I wasn't giving anything like new. I do really enjoy the siren type of vibe, and that's mainly what made me want to pick this book up, is that it wasn't going to be like every other romantasy, because we had a slightly different creature, we had a slightly different lore, but it kind of just gave me the same vibe. But I did really enjoy this. Like, the world, the aesthetics was giving. It was good. I enjoyed. But yeah, overall, just nothing like crazy, exciting, amazing, but I did have a fun time. And I rated that 3 stars. So yeah, that is everything that I read this month. Not a crazy reading month, but you know, we do what we can do, and it was very busy. So I'm gonna get on to the whole bit of this video, because guys, have I got some good stuff? Yeah, I've got some good stuff. So we're gonna put these away. I think I'm just gonna start with maybe my fairyloots, because I get the 3 combo box each month, and guys, the books this month were good. I've also had some pre-orders come in from a while ago this month because they were delayed a little bit, so I've got them to show you as well. So I think I'm going to start with April's fairyloot box, and I'm actually just going to start with this one because we've just been talking about it pretty much, and that is Starside by Aster. I mean, guys, look at this version of it. I mean, she's stunning. This is literally one of my favorite colors, this color of blue, this like dark cobalty blue. And then, guys, you're not ready for the hardcover of this, because What do you mean? Fairyloot absolutely smashed this version of it. And then we have this as the inside art, and this is the other end page. Then next up we have this one, and this is the Gravewood, and this is by Kelly Andrew, and yeah, this is also so pretty. I love like the red foiling, and I mean the sprayed edges on this one, kind of insane. It also looks like this book is slightly different to the usual type of fairy loots that we get, and it just continues all the way around. And then this is our inside art, and then the last one is Death's Daughter, and this is by S.A. Barnes. This has some lovely foiling on the back here as well. Like, I love this purple foiling. And then this is our inside, and this is our other side. I've actually got to message Fairyloot about this because it did come slightly damaged, and the package was resealed, so I think that they potentially resent out one that has been returned because it's got all this marking here. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but on the front page it looks like it's like accidentally like been printed on something else. So I'm guessing like there was maybe like wet ink or something like that on the covers and they were put together accidentally, because I can see some like underlying kind of marking. I don't know if you guys can see. It's not really picking it up very well. I'll pop a video in if I can. But yeah, so unfortunately I think I'm going to have to message Fairyloot and see if they can do anything about it. I opened it and I was like, oh, that looks odd. I mean, yeah, look, even here on the middle section, let me show you. Do you see how there's like extra like foiling where there shouldn't be? And it all happens along the back over here as well. Yeah, so we need to get that solved. And then my Fairyloot version of the Wolf King arrived, and guys, I've been so keen to get this. Like, when I tell you, I was watching everyone else get theirs and I was so jealous because it just looks stunning. I didn't manage to get a edition of the Night Prince, which I'm really sad about, but I have a copy of this and it's like a prized possession because I absolutely love this series. And I mean, guys, I love like the art style on this. Fairyloot really slayed with this one. And then, I mean, the sprayed edge. Yeah. And then this is our naked hardcover. And we have Callum. And then it just wraps all the way around. And then on the other end page, yeah, we have, if you know, you know. And then next up, I received my pre-order of An Ember in the Ashes series, and guys, these are so good. I feel like first I just need to show you the sprayed edges of them all together because it looks so good, them all together. Let's see if I can do this without dropping them. Like, guys, is this the right order? I can't really see. So good. And I love these. These look so good. We have the first one, and this is An Ember in the Ashes. And then I think these fit the books so well. Like, this is our end page, and this is our end page. I'm just gonna say maybe potential spoilers, I don't know, for these, because obviously it's a series. Then I have A Torch Against the Night, and I really like this one. Just follows the same sort of style as the first. Honestly, I think I might take these dust jackets off and just display them like this, potentially. I don't know. Ugh. I love it all. I love them all. I want every variation of it. Oh, I didn't show you the end pages. Then we have A Reaper at the Gates. Finally, A Sky Beyond the Storm. Love this one. That is them, and I'll show you what they look like all together. I mean, I showed you the sprayed edges because they are insane all together. Like, guys, look at this. Oh. Oh, they are so heavy, guys. I'm literally getting a workout in at the same time. Yeah, so happy with these. Some of my favourite additions on my shelf. This month I was after bookmarks because I just have like the free ones that you get when you buy a book on like release day. They're the only kind of ones I have, other than the few that I got at Fiction Fest. So this one, and then this one, or I just use the little freebies that fairyloot put in as a bookmark. So I wanted to treat myself to some nice bookmarks finally, and one of my friends is very talented, and she was like, do you want me to make you one? And I was like, oh, absolutely. So she has crocheted these bookmarks for me, and she's done this little sword, and then she's done it with the red on, and oh, guys, I love this. How cute is this? And I mean, would I have ever been able to do this? Absolutely not, but it just looks so sick with some of my epic fantasy books. And then she's also done this rose here with the leaves, and then it's got this little vine on, and it's got this tiny little leaf on the end, and they just look so good. So if I show you what this one looks like, and I like that it's so thin even though it's like woven, so you can just see it like that, and then she's got a little bit at the end poking out, and I love that it fits a paperback and a hardback as well. Very happy with these. I don't know if Maddie watches my videos, but if you do, thank you very much, Maddie. Appreciate you so much. Then I did a little cheeky order from Fleurs on Sunday because, guys, I'm easily influenced. I've just seen so many people with bookmarks, and I've got quite a few. They're all still in the packaging because I only opened them earlier. I picked up this one, and this is a Happy Place by Emily Henry inspired one. Maybe I should take it out of the packaging. And then just on the back it has the little logo of the shop. Then this next one, it just says, "You're on this page, silly goose," and it's got these little geese on. Super, super cute. And then this one has a tassel on. Most of them you can pick if you're gonna get a tassel on or a ribbon. And I enjoy a tassel. And I also got this cute little, she popped in quite a few little freebie stickers. Yeah, this one is like the little ticket style sort of one, and then it's just got this little tassel on the end here. Then I got this one, which says probably reading fantasy, and I really love this one. I think this is so cool. Then, because obviously of ACOTAR 6 and 7, is it 6? Yeah, 6 and 7 coming out, I had to get one to do with ACOTAR because why not? And I got this one, which is like a little ticket style, and it's of the Night Court Book Club. I just really love their designs. I think they have so many cute ones, and when I tell you they have tons of designs, like literally I was scrolling on this website for days pretty much, probably. They have a bookmark for every occasion, I fear. And I like that every single one is nicely individually wrapped. It came in really nice packaging as well. And then I have this one, which is This and Yap. And then obviously, because Happy Place is literally one of my favourite books ever, I had to get a bookmark for it. And I got it with the little tassel as well. And then I just got this little Throne of Glass one, because love that series. And then I got a little freebie one as well. I think probably because I went crazy on ordering. They very kindly popped a little freebie one in for me, and literally the cutest sticker ever. Like, guys, come on, do we see this? Oh. And I got this one, which is Spicy Romance Book Club, which I don't read a lot of spicy romance, but maybe I'll have to. So yeah, super cute. And then finally, I got one more very exciting thing. I got this book sleeve / Kindle sleeve, really, I suppose. And guys, oh, I love this so much with the little button, and it is such good quality. I have a book in it at the moment just to model it so it doesn't look really flat, but yeah, guys, it fits perfectly. I don't know, I don't think it's not going to fit a hardback in, but it fits a paperback in, and they're the ones that always seem to struggle. I mean, stunning. It's really good quality. I'm very happy with it, and it's just so cute. So cute, but it's like, it's not heavy, so it's not adding any extra weight to your bag either when you put it in, but it is just protecting your books a little bit. So yeah, that is all that I got from Fleurs on Sunday. I say that's it, but it's quite a lot, really. And then I was in Manchester and I went to the Works. I think I showed these, so I'll be kind of quick with these ones because I'm pretty sure I showed them in a video. Which video was it? I don't know, I'll put it here. But I have this one, which is Face Off by Chelsea Curto, and it's the Works edition with the sprayed edges. Yeah, she's pretty. Not my usual genre, but because it just looked that cute, I kind of wanted to pick it up. I know, so bad, but it was only £5 and I need to take this sticker off. Then I picked up Release Me as well, because this had just come out, and this is the Works version as well with these sprayed edges. This is the main reason I got it, because I love this sprayed edge. And then Oh my god, I'm struggling, guys. No one shows this side of the unaesthetic. Okay, here we go. There. And yeah, this is a stunning version. And it just says here, special first edition. And it's just this fracturing that goes all the way around. So that is everything that I got from the works. And then also in April I went to Fiction Fest and I picked up this book, and this is by Fern Cole, and this is Starfallen. I have a whole vlog of the day and a full haul in my Fiction Fest video if you want to go have a look, see what I was up to that day. And yeah, I just got this special edition of Starfallen, and I mean, it's stunning. It has this sprayed edge, and then it has the gold at the top and the gold at the bottom. And yeah, super stunning, lovely. Fern and all of her team were really nice as well. Would really recommend. And then I got, because I was on the lookout for bookmarks, I definitely do not need to buy any more bookmarks for the foreseeable future, but I got this little one, and this is by Malone Designs, and it just has the reverse here. Yeah, love this so much. And then finally, I was in London to go see Miss Olivia Dean. Had the time of my life. It was great, but I obviously had to go into Piccadilly Waterstones because it is the biggest in Europe. And I didn't buy any books because, in case you haven't seen, I'm okay for new books. I don't need any more. But what I did pick up was a journal, and in Piccadilly they had the paper blanks, I think it's called. Oh, it's called About Blanks, and they basically repurpose old book covers, and I picked up this one. My boyfriend said it kind of looks like a Bible, and now I can't unsee that. But yeah, I picked up this, and it's just a journal with empty pages on the inside, and it's just repurposing old book covers into journals, which I just think is such a sick idea. I did search up this book, and I fear it's about a woman who has an affair with like a 16-year-old boy. So yeah, but hopefully not many people are gonna know that. Whatever you're into, I guess. But yeah, you can literally see where it's been binded to, but I just thought it was really pretty and stunning. Okay guys, so I think that is it. That is the end of the haul. Honestly, I didn't actually realise how much I picked up this past month until I put it all together, and I don't want to hear no shame. I'm ashamed of myself. You know, we're gonna take it easy this next month, and hopefully we won't have as many things, because quite honestly this type of consumerism it's too much. It's too much. But I picked up some really good things, so many things that I'm going to enjoy and use a lot. And yeah, overall I had a decent reading month, nothing crazy, but I think this next month I should hopefully be able to read a decent amount, just because every single weekend isn't chock-a-block full. But yeah, so I think that's going to be me. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to find me elsewhere, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok under pages_of_m, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Did a date with myself tonight.